Welcome, 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 everybody. It is Saturday, May 30th, noon Pacific, 3 Eastern, or whatever time it happens to be where you are because you are watching us right now. It is time for Ask Us Anything, where you get to ask the community anything. And we're going to try and help you get through whatever that happens to be or to share something. So we love that you're here with us, and thank you so very much for taking time out of your busy schedule. To participate in Ask Us Anything, it's very easy to do. You can go ahead and type your question or your comment in the chat, in the meeting chat here on Zoom, and we will respond with it appropriately, meaning in the order in which we receive it. And that's along with actually asking questions directly here via your computer, turning on your camera and turning on your microphone and interacting with us live. Very easy to do. Put your cursor in the middle of the screen where you see me. And then right there on the bottom, there is a button that says raise hand. Click on that button and we're going to call on you in the order in which we receive you. That's how Ask Us Anything works, and we're so glad to have you with us on this last Saturday of May. Gosh, the year is going by really quick. But that being the case, doesn't matter because you are here with us right now, and right now, let's get started with Ask Us Anything. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our mentor-in-chief, the gentleman who is also behind this Ask Us Anything, our dear friend and mentor and guide to success. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Hollis.
Craig, the hostess with the mostest, thank you so much. I have Sarah and Deborah Bronner, Lisa Marie, Melody. I love you guys. You're amazing. And of course, my son on here. And I thought that I would start out with Ask Me Anything with just Matt giving us a short. Ezra was really fussy, so him and Hannah are lacking from some sleep. But if Matt, if you could just give us some quick updates about posting pilots, so people
just give
actually
me like
know.
3 minutes quick. Okay.
Okay,
So
cool.
yeah. So if you could just update these people, tell them how the call went earlier.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's
let
asking.
Just let
Oh,
them
yeah.
know about the everything over there. if
We
you
did
want,
we did a
everything's
we did a founders call this morning for the founders. I don't know if they're supposed to get an email or when, but so far we've been doing it every Saturday. Lisa Marie's given us the I don't have a clue what's going on look. But yeah, it was a really short call because Eric couldn't be on there. And then also what I did is I just talked about, I think I shared already, but I'll share it with you guys again, is Matt, yeah, if you could check to see if Lisa Marie got an email, and Faith, Sandy, I know who else is Craig didn't get one. So Sandy is like looking as well. But I'll just give a quick update because it was really, really short. Matt didn't talk hardly at all. I just was bringing up with everyone that the difference in views and engagement and posts and comments between posts from posting pilot and me just posting normally. So I know that you guys seen the one with me walking out of the building and it's paparazzi, and then the next one is me, of course, dunking a basketball, and then the last one that Matt did, where I'm saying like I'm busy right now in a live stream. I just thought,
Yeah, that one was your idea.
yeah, but I think it was Craig's. I don't know who sent that to me, but I think
I think it was Eric who sent it to you, but I said then Robert needs to do this too.
right. But what we'll be doing is, and I don't want to spend much time talking about that, but what I was explaining to everyone, you guys, was that there really isn't any better way to reach out to someone other than that. So, so Sandy leaves me a message, on one of those, right? And it's just like, this is funny, or this is crazy, or even if this is AI or whatever. And how easy is it for me to reply to Sandy on a comment that she left on one of the posting pilot comment videos, right? Because now I
Right.
can go, Sandy, thank you very much. We're just playing around with this new system. If you want to check it out, I'd love to do it. I'll send you a private message or whatever. Because that's what people are missing. It's usually us having to reach out to people, but when people reach out to us, then the messages that I've sent back is, it could be a simple, hey, Sarah, thank you very much for your comment on my post. And it really, really, really makes it crazy. Well, if it wasn't just one-handed, me doing those 3 posts with the other post, then what ended up happening is it's happening to Eric and it's happening to Paul. And then right before we got online here, there was a guy, this new guy named Matthew Jameson or something like that. And he came on and said the same thing's happening to him.
And
So,
Michael Beal too, which
yeah,
is
so
another leader in Vital Health.
yeah, so when we're reaching out to people and going, hey, look at this video and look at the engagement, look at the comments, look at the shares, look at all the, the views, 14,000 views on 2 different videos now. When you talk that kind of language to people, that's what they want. We keep thinking all the time that they want to buy our product or they want to get in our opportunity or they want to plug in with unlimited wisdom and get trained. No, they want to post something on social media that people get excited about. And I think that all of us sometimes, including me, overthink things. You know what I mean? It's like I even do overthinking. It's like, how do I come up with the perfect way to pitch this person to get my business? And Matt creates a video of me dunking, and it's like, the other thing I noticed too, you guys, is there's been people that have reached out on those 3 posts that I've known for frickin' years. And they've never engaged or posted on anything that I've done. So that's one thing I want to say to you guys, but I don't want to say it to you guys to get you so damn excited that you're going, great, Robert. It's so exciting, but I can't do it yet.
Yeah, soon. Soon.
So Faith, so Matt, why don't you take it from here and give them some updates, and then we'll open it up for Ask Us Anything.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks, Dad. And apologies for any of the email stuff. I had like a pretty hectic night and morning. Ezra's been going through. He's got like 2 top teeth that are pushing through. He's got a tooth over here, and then he's got a tooth back here. I know it's different for every single one of us how our teeth come in, but man, he's been going through it. So I feel for the guy, quite a bit, obviously. But which means me and his mom haven't been getting much sleep, which, happens. That's part of the deal when you sign up to have kids. You're not going to get sleep. So my dad was nice enough to help with the call this morning. And as far as the emails go, that was my mistake. I'm the one that's supposed to schedule that to go out. I've been so tunnel visioned on this that I didn't tell Blue to send out that email. So I just told Blue, as you guys were saying it, to make sure that doesn't happen anymore. So it won't.
How did the other founders know about it?
Through the Facebook group, probably.
Okay.
Right? If Bob's on here and stuff, a few of those people. But the founders group on Facebook, which you guys get in your onboarding email to join. And if you don't know what the group is, I'll post it in school. But what is the call for PP on Saturday? What time? It's normally 9 a.m. Pacific time. But like I said, this morning, really, you weren't missing out on much. Other than my dad talking about how amazing it is, which I appreciate, and what a big opportunity it is, which I appreciate. But you guys connect with us how many times through the week, so you're already hyped up, like my dad was saying about it.
Yeah, it's impossible for us not to share with you what we're sharing over there.
I was basically back here. I couldn't even answer questions. I was back here with Ezra because he was my wife was up all night with them, on and off, and so I just told her go sleep because she let me sleep in. So she didn't have to do that, but I got to sleep until like 7:30, 8, which for me is really good. But I'm like, I can't watch her suffer, so I got to let her go get some rest, and that meant not being on that call in that way. But that's okay. So as far as new stuff goes, yeah,
Well,
we got the
not
frozen
not
teeth
not
rings
new
and stuff
stuff.
for sure.
Not new stuff, Matt. I don't want you to be on here long, but just
No, I'm fine.
tell everyone here that if you guys don't mind, that's why I want you to say it's small, because there's people on here that are not founders, so they're like, yeah, hey, listen, I'm not even doing anything with posting pilot.
That's
So
true.
update, I guess, Lisa Marie and Faith and Sandy, and just let them know, so they were talking
Yeah.
to me. They were talking to me on breakthrough, so Lisa Marie cornered me and said, I need to do all this stuff tomorrow. And I'm like going, come on, Lisa. So
That's funny.
to come to Lisa Marie's defense, I really freaking understand why she's so excited. So I'm just teasing
Hmm.
Lisa Marie.
No,
Uh,
yeah. So this is the back office for Posting Pilot. You're gonna see this get worked on all day, all through the weekend. I'm changing things and making it better, especially the dashboard here to make it like I'm really working on fixing bugs and cleaning up the flow of it. So the weekly planner exists already. You can put anything here and generate a whole week of posts, right? Create images and videos for them already. And then when you're done with that, you can lock your week, and then you can go through and see the posts individually here. Copy and paste right now. They're going to be auto posted with a okay soon. But yeah, you can just go in through here, generate your week, go through and say, I want to create an image or a video or a story video for this, and then gives you all the references you have already uploaded. I was playing around with it earlier, and you can create stuff and get the video downloaded and everything and post it right now. But the thing that people have really been going crazy about is the content studio, which is something new, right? And all you guys have access to this that are founders. But this basically allows you to use your references. And if you guys have used some of these tools, you'll know what this is similar to. But we have some starting points here. You can do images, videos, or audio. But the viral templates are what we're going to add. And that's going to be things like the basketball dunk that you saw my dad do that is giving him the views. So you'll be able to put yourself in that starting later today. This live stream one as well, the paparazzi one as well. So those are 3, but we plan on adding 10 to 15 a week. And they're all going to be in here, browsable, and you'll see a little clip of Otto doing a little animation of what that looks like for each one of these. But we already have a decent amount in there. So the way that this works is you just describe what you want here in your video. So you could say, I want me dancing on the rooftop of the Taj Mahal. Make me dancing promoting the product on the rooftop of the Taj Mahal. So you could put that in there, and then you could say, what you want to have said in the video. You can also just generate it. So if you don't want to think about what it is, you could just click generate. It'll generate what to say, but this is basically what the character says. But the goal of this really is like you can generate anything you want with Cdance 2 or with GPT image in here, using all of your references and your brand brain, and then turn it into a post, then schedule the post to get posted. So if you want to create content, you can kind of just go crazy with it. So it's going to say for gas or diesel, because this is Chris Robinson's Fuel Factor X account. So it's going to say for gas or diesel, here's simple pouring to help your engine run cleaner. Fuel Factor X helps you get more cleaner combustion, everything like that. So I'm going to cut a lot of that out. And then down here, I can pick if I want 9/16, 1x1, or 16x9, what duration I want. And then if I want a storyboard first. So the way that Cdance works is the this is built, and eventually this is the way that almost every Sea Dance video will work. I have it set up to create a prompt, generate a 3-board storyboard of the video, and then give that with the rest of the references and a prompt to Sea Dance to get you guys the best results with Sea Dance. So then that gives you the opportunity to, like, you know, go a different direction, but you don't have to do this. It's extra tokens, but it just makes the videos better, but it makes it take a little bit longer because it has to generate a photo first, add that to the references, and pass it. So yeah, you can pick the amount of time, it changes the amount of tokens, and then you can say, you know, I want to, since we're waiting, we'll just do 5 seconds. And then you're going to see over here, you can pick the destination if you want Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, or X. It takes into account what goes viral on those platforms in particular when making content. So you can pick each one of the destinations. And by the way, next to each one of these is a little information thing. And you can also click take the tour up here, and it will go over each one, highlight it in green, and tell you exactly what everything does. But I have a video coming out as well for that. So up here, you can click your render queue. This is everything that's been created by you. You could compare, so you can see everything that you've created so far. If you click let auto decide, auto will just auto pick references, auto pick a viral template, auto pick what you say, duration, everything. So like he just handles the whole entire, so it allows, it's almost like just like a randomize button, right? And then he picks the platform and stuff. But over here, you can see your reference gallery. So all the references that it pulls in, whether it's your voice sample, whether it's a location, a product. So you see my dad's there as one of the references of the person dancing. So we'll see how this turns out. Then you can also upload new references. So you can pick whether it's a headshot, logo, product, location, style, mood, brand, video, a voice sample, or other. You can lock in certain things so it knows in the prompt specifically to say, like, this is the only person in the video or the only product in the video, so it doesn't get confused if you have a certain type of prompt or you're having issues with that. It's pretty smart, but sometimes that's an issue. You can click old renders here. Right now I don't have any in this account, but basically if you click old renders, it will have every single photo or video that you picked, and you can use those as a reference too. So then that allows you to edit photos in here if you want to, as well. So if you said, you know, change the product from this to that, right? You could take any viral video too. Like the live stream video was a viral video that my dad gave me. All I did was take it in here and upload it as a video reference, and then say replace the person in the stream with me, keep everything else in the video the same, and had my dad selected in here, and that's all it took to make that, swap that video. Same audio, same everything, same text, just him in the video, right? So after this is done rendering, it'll tell you how long it takes. You'll get some trivia here. I'm going to add more and more fun shit here. I was actually thinking about adding like little games, right? Like Snake or Pac-Man or something, but with auto in it. Because sometimes, you know, video generations take a long time. So it says time so far is 2 minutes and 51 seconds. We're looking at about 5 to 6 minutes per video because I have them all saved. And with the storyboard, it's about 8 to 10 minutes. So there's my dad now with Feel Factor X.
That's crazy.
So I click 16 by 9. I click 5 seconds. I didn't give it a storyboard, so it just made the prompt there. So here he is pouring it in the engine with the little container. And he's talking in this video. And the weird thing about it is I actually had Chris's voice as one of the references. So Chris Robinson's voice is what my dad's speaking. He's speaking in Chris Robinson's voice. Which
Hey, I love that as being poured in the gas tank instead of the radiator.
It's getting better. Yeah. So that's the thing is like each one of the videos it renders, you can say this didn't work out, and then right in there that it poured it into the radiator instead of the gas tank, and then it takes that, adds that as a reference in like the brand brain. So when it writes prompts, it adds a little bit into the prompt saying, make sure it's pouring it specifically in the gas tank, not the radiator. So then future generations don't have that happen. But you can, you can rerun it. You can save it as a draft. You can plan a post with it, so then it's as easy as this, right? And we'll clean all this up, but it allows you to pick a thing, start writing the caption, start writing all that stuff, add it to your calendar, and then start creating it as a post so you can just bring it right into your calendar and move it around, and see what it is. So, but this is still, all these features are still a work in progress. You can click on these and go through and edit every single individual post, save posts for later, go through and see all of your generations and stuff in there, right? All your references. This is where you add your references or record your voice. So you can click record voice. It'll have you read out a little story, and then it takes your voice and then uses that as a reference for all of the things that you're creating. You can also click here, where is it? Voice sample, and then just upload up to 30 seconds of voice. So if you have an 11 Labs voice, or you want to make a joke on your spouse and you want to take them and add them as a headshot reference, and then add their voice as a reference, you could generate, them promoting your business or your product. I know there's some people on here that it might be funny if they did that.
I'm not
never
going to say who. Thought of that. But I could take a leader. I could take a leader from another company and have them promoting me.
Yeah, I mean, there's some laws against that, so be careful. It depends on what state you're in. If you live in my state, California, that's some jail time. Unless they're a public figure. So technically, if they have a blog and they've been making content, they are. So
yeah, that's hilarious.
But yeah, if you guys have questions about posting Pilot or anything like that,
I'll turn it over to Craig. Sandy had one. Matt, thank you so much for updating us all.
Yes, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, now I didn't see Sandy's hand come up, but obviously she must have done something to raise her hand. Come on, Sandy, you know the rules.
She typed in the chat.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say I can answer her question really quick.
No problem. So Sandy, go ahead, open up and share.
Hey, Sandy.
Hi. So I was playing around with the storyboard and everything the other day, and it created my 3 pictures, and then I went to have it go do the video, and then it came back as an error.
Yes. So yesterday I was dealing with a problem. There was a couple of issues. Basically, the way that all this works is I have AI agents in the background writing prompts and taking all your guys' pictures and videos and references and then running them through a provider. The one that we use is MUAPI, M-U-A-P-I. It's like a technical thing, but I'm running it through an API. You guys don't really need to know it because we're about to get rid of it, so it's not going to matter. Oh. But that was the reason. That was the reason why. Basically, yesterday their service went down, and so we have a fallback for images where it falls back to OpenAI and creates the images with the prompts and all the references. But we didn't have one for video, so the videos were erroring out yesterday for everybody until I added a new provider. And now, if MUAPI fails or anything like that, but there's a bigger provider. They're just a little more expensive per video. Basically, a 15-second C-Dance video is $2.50. If you guys wanted to know how much it costs us. So, but because you guys are all founders, you guys already have all those credits. And just let me know if you run out. So, because you're also helping me make it work. So,
yeah, I was like, oh no. So then I did create that other little one, which I saw you saw because you like that in the founders one, and it has the little knick-knack of auto.
I know. Isn't that funny? So I have it in the prompts to do that. So you see a lot of people's photos that if you scroll through that group that are similar, where it's like I have auto as like a thing that you automatically can add as a reference for everyone that's a founder. And so I'll see sometimes someone promoting a product or a video, and then I'll look on their desk and there'll be a little auto on their desk. They'll be like, I know where that came from.
It was so
And it's going to be common too. You'll see like little Easter eggs, because I love this in Pixar movies and all different kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
But like little Easter eggs. So in people's content, I want to have like little tiny little autos around. So you guys will be able to go through social media and go, oh, I know that was generated from posting Pilot because I see auto back there.
Okay.
So, that's freaking cool.
Yeah, they're like, what watermarks could they add? Paul and Eric were like, could we add watermarks in some way to some of the things if they want them? And I'm like, why don't we just add Easter eggs? And that would be more fun, you know?
And then I tried to add my logo on there. My logo didn't produce.
So there's a few things that are also an issue with that. Every single time you upload something, it's looking at different sizes of the images. It's resizing them to use them as inputs into prompts, because basically you have to think every single one of those images has to be resized to a certain size to be used as an input. Because say you put something in that's too small or something that's too big, it makes it smaller or makes it larger so it can use it as an input. So I'm still working on making that correct. If you could send me the logo, Sandy, I'll make sure that it's in there and works for you.
Okay, well, because it shows it in my things that are in included. It shows it on there, but it just didn't
Okay.
upload it. And it wasn't a big deal because I was just playing around with it, but I just want to make sure that it's going to be there when I do the videos.
Yeah.
And I think you did say one other time too that we will be able to add text to the videos.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the fun part is that after CDance generates the videos, there's a whole nother layer that you guys will have with AI agents to add, similar to like other platforms, text over the video, music over
Okay.
the video. And the cool thing is like I can grab through the TikTok API or and the YouTube Shorts one, like the most trending music to put over it, if that's something you want to do too. So
Okay.
I want to make it really fun and easy to use. So that's the
Okay.
plan.
All right, I'll play around with it again then. I was just like, oh no, what did I do wrong? I better. So I sent it to you and I'm like, okay. And then you said you
You've
were
not
really
done
busy.
anything wrong.
Okay, he's really daddy busy, but I need to know this answer so I don't try to do it again. Okay, that helped.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no. And listen, Sandy, if you
Yeah.
are generating videos and things are going wrong, don't worry about your credits. This goes for a lot of you guys. If you're spending too much, I'll let you know, but I'll keep giving you credits if you run out because you're
Okay.
helping me. So
Okay.
I have that subsidized even in my own mind in general, that you guys are helping me get it great in video generations. So don't be afraid to play around with those tools. I want you to.
Okay.
So
All right.
And I
Thank
thanks,
think
you.
that
Sandy.
just answered Faith's question too. So,
Oh, did it?
yeah, because she's saying, so do we start buying credits after the launch when we run out, or do we get a hold of you, Matt?
So right now I'm just adding credits to your guys' accounts so you can keep running through, and if you run out, let me know. I'm gonna have a thing show up too that says, "Hey, listen, you ran out of credits. Reach out to Matt if you need more." But once we launch, yeah, you'll be able to click on there and buy more credits once you run out. But each one of you founders, when we launch, will get your final amount of credits that then you can use till they run out. Right now, you're helping me, and so I'm just adding them. But I give you a certain amount so I don't have one of you guys run through and generate like 80 videos on one go, right? So that's why I'm kind of giving them out, not unlimited, if that makes sense. So
Excellent. Faith, great. Thank you so much for the question.
yeah,
Sandy,
Faith,
thank you
please,
so
because you're
much.
also helping us promote it and you're helping yourself promote it by making content with it. Like they were saying, that post that Paul did, you should see how much stuff Eric's been doing. It's like
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, have
Cool.
fun with it. That's what it's built for.
All right. Anyone else?
Bueller. I just love saying that. Bueller.
Yeah, it's addicting.
All right. Well, by the way, if you don't know what that's from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the movie. So,
The teacher with the monotone voice.
oh, I forget what his
Like,
name is, the
any
actor.
question? Any question?
The
Bueller?
the guy
No?
from the eye drop ad.
Yes.
That's how I know him more than. Isn't that
And
funny?
Yeah,
I
I'm
want to
now
let you
looking up.
guys, I want to let you guys too know. I brought this up before, but I keep forgetting. But tomorrow's Master's Mind will be really, really challenging for some of you, but you don't have to take the challenge. All right. But I started saying on a monthly basis, I wanted to take, one of the Master's Minds and just answer questions. Just answer questions. Now, I think it's going to be really, really hilarious and fun because I don't want you guys to be pressured because I need you guys to know that I know that I know that I know that I don't know. Right? So, yeah. If you ask me any question, like, just stuff, because that's the thing. I think that in school, we're not only programmed not to raise our hand, right? Because what do we hear? Well, I don't want to sound stupid by asking a stupid question. I mean, I remember like a year ago, if not 2 years ago, there's no way that Lisa Marie could ask a question without saying that. She doesn't say that anymore. So Lisa Marie would come on and go, I know this might be a stupid question. No, now she just comes on and says, hey, here's the question. So we all get gooder, right? We all get gooder. But when it comes to religion or understanding something that we don't understand, it's like it almost seems like there's double pressure on us. Like it seems like it's almost double pressure on us. Like, how would you know this about your spirituality or religion, right? What do you pay? Come on, that's like a sin. You wasn't paying attention in Sunday school. You know, you know what I mean? And it's like, so that's another reason I think that AI is so powerful because now what you get to do is you can say, hey, was there a verse that was something to do with this and this? And it comes back and it says, no, but that was a really good quote about, that was a really incredible quote by CJ Craig Jackman. That was the quote that, is world known for that. So I just want to tell you guys that's what we're doing tomorrow because I still have all these really, really crazy questions, especially after going through 40 episodes of Chosen. You know what I mean? Because I know that it comes on there and says, hey, because of, theater and stuff. And me and Craig talked one over, I know that I brought up where, not only learning that Jews had Pharisees, but the other one was, did Nicodemus, did he actually was known as trying to heal this girl in this village? And it's like, no. But it does make it more dramatic if there was the top religious leader of that time tried to heal the crazy woman with, I've never even heard this phrase before. They said, oh, she's got all seven demonic spirits. And I'm like, I don't even know how to name the seven. Is that sleepy, dopey? But I guess if we just, I believe that my creator loves that I'm talking about this. I know that he loves humor. And so, hey, listen, so I just wanted you guys to know because you guys got on here that that's what I want to talk about tomorrow. Come up with any question. I think I shared with you guys one of the very first ones that I had when I decided to do this. It's like, can someone please tell me why there's so many names? Why is there so many names? Father, God, Abba, Yahoo, Jehovah. It's like so when if I pray, do I have to say all the names? And what if I leave one of the names out? What if it one of and so I challenged myself. I challenged that myself with that. And that's when it got revealed to me. Some of you are okay with me saying that, but I got the aha moment. Well, Robert, aren't you a son? Aren't you a brother? Aren't you a cousin? Aren't you an uncle? You see what I mean? Aren't you a husband? Aren't you an asshole? No, I'm kidding. It's like and, all the other names that are there. And that hit me because there's still people that are super, super, super close to me that know of me growing up in Williston. And I've shared this before. I always will be Bobby, with those people. And it's neat because some of these posts that we've been doing right now, it's like, wow, Bobby, they don't know. I don't know if you guys got a nickname or whatever, but there's a certain group of people that knew you when that they're always going to address you, with that name. You know what I mean? And asking them not to would be, I don't know. I think that would be super ego or something like that. Sarah and I, spent so much time together in high school and also our beginning college years. And so Sarah reaches out, wow, I seen you on Dunking a Basketball on social media. And it's like, well, Sarah, you can't call me Bobby anymore. You got to address me as Robert. It'd be like, well, I got a new name for you. F you. Okay, Sarah would never do that. All right, you guys. So I love you. Have a great, great rest of your Saturday, and we'll see some of you tomorrow, and if not, all of you. So have a great day, Deborah. Have a great day, Faith, Melody, Matthew. Thanks for updating us, Sandy, Lisa Marie, Sarah, and of course the best hostess with the mostest, CJ Jackman.